Hi, welcome to Book Lovers Alley, a place where lovers of words unite and hook up. I'm Ann Kite, and I'll be taking you into this world of worlds. Now, today we're going to be looking at a non-fiction book. It's none other than Colin Tomlin's 26 Big Ideas. It's your A to Z for everything growth. Now, it's a great book because it's built around helping you develop personal growth to become a better person generally. So if you're ever looking for a way to change up your life, make it more interesting, give it more oomph, this is your girl. When you want to go on those personal retreats, those times away where, probably you are all by yourself trying to figure out what life is, this is a good book to do that. Because in this book, at the end of every chapter, you have questions, mind-boggling questions that you read, like who am I? What am I doing? What's my destination? How is it going to be? You have those kind of deep questions. Who are your associations? Why are they in your life? All those introspective questions at the end of every chapter. But that's based on the ideas that each chapter is sharing. Now, the whole book is about bringing ideas into reality. And it's built around changing your world. It says you need to see your future, build your dreams, and live your life. And chapter 1 says acknowledge who you are. That's just one. You have chapters like focus, don't give up, imaginate your future, verbalize your vision, as in ready, aim, fire. So many great chapters right here. Another reason why I like this book is because each chapter is very beautifully designed. It makes it very easy to read. You have lots of lovely graphics in between. A lot of words are highlighted. Some are even put in brackets and emboldened. So if for any reason you read the book and you forget what the chapter is about, you can just look at one or two sentences like these ones highlighted right here to remember what it's about, or these ones in this little cue box. So there are really very great quotes in this book. I mean, from the beginning of each chapter, there is a quote, and in between the chapters, there are quotes, and everywhere you just lovely quotes that actually add to the story of what the writer is actually going for. An example is chapter 1, where you have acknowledge who you are. The first quote you have there is by John Maxwell. It says, "You've got to start where you are if you want to expand to go where you're going." And that's just from chapter 1. Then when you go inside, you have another chapter called Grow for Goals. Grow for Goals is chapter 7. It actually starts with a quote from Albert Einstein. It says, "If you want a happy life, tie it to a goal, not people or things." You can imagine all these great words. Sometimes when you read quotes in a stretch, they become very hard to appreciate. But when you read them as tidbits every now and then, they suddenly kind of strike a chord with you. So that's one of the reasons why it's so fun that he has great quotes here. I mean, he even has quotes by Frank Sinatra, by other people like Marcus Aurelius, by Bernard Shaw. One of George Bernard Shaw, tell me you know Animal Farm. Come on, let me not be sounding like I'm talking about someone you don't know. He says, "You see things and say, why? But I dream, and dreams that never were, and I say, why not?" Ask yourself, when last did you think of something and think, why is this happening, instead of why not? For instance, when you feel like you've been chosen by life, you ask yourself, why not me? Why? Don't ask yourself, why me? Hey, who I be? Why not you? You were created for a purpose. You were created for a reason. And this book it's just wonderful. That I can't stress enough the importance of reading this book. I would really love everyone who can to get their hands on this book. Be it e-copy, hard copy, your preference is okay. As long as you get this book, you really do need to get this. It's a great book. And that's our book for today. So thank you for being with me on this ride. It's been a pleasure. Join us again next time when we talk about another interesting thing that relates to words. It doesn't have to be a book. You'll be surprised what we'll talk about next. See you in the next edition. Bye.